1978, Deng Xiaoping, China's paramount leader, had an idea. One that would turn communist China on its head and change the direction and fortunes of the world's most populous country. At the time, China's economy was stagnant after decades of war. Leftist campaigns like the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution had killed tens of millions of people. Those who survived were left destitute. Deng said in order for China to become a prosperous communist state, it had to adopt some capitalist practices. Under his plan, China would retain its socialist political ideology, but combine it with market economy reforms. Deng called this new way of thinking socialism, with Chinese characteristics. It allowed for private ownership, private business, and introduced a dual price system in which state-owned enterprises could sell products at a higher market price after a government-planned quota was reached. For the first time since the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the country was open to foreign investment through the establishment of special economic zones. Deng's reforms were considered ambitious and resisted by staunch conservatives within the Communist Party, but he pressed ahead. By the 1990s, he had forced many of his opponents into retirement, which paved the way for even bolder reforms, such as large-scale privatization of state-owned enterprises. To a large extent, Deng's plan has been a success. Over the past 4 decades, China has achieved the fastest sustained expansion by a major economy in history. Its gross domestic product has risen tenfold. Now widely seen as an engine of growth, it is home to the world's second biggest economy, and China has lifted more than 800 million people out of poverty. But this rapid development has come with consequences. China is known as one of the world's worst polluters. Rapid urbanization has also swallowed up more than 1 million villages. One report said that 920,000 villages vanished in the past 15 years alone. And China also has broad income inequality. A third of the country's wealth lies with the richest 1% of the population. And some 30 million people, mostly in rural areas, live in poverty. Decades of reform and opening up have dramatically transformed China. But after 40 years, it remains a developing country facing a future with many political, economic, and social issues to tackle.